Good evening, and welcome to Jamming in Jimjams with Jaxon and Jerv, and Tom is in here somewhere hiding. Well, I hope you're all very well this Sunday evening, ready for the Monday that follows. So, who's in the chat? Lots and lots going on there. As you can tell, I have had, that was over 10 minutes of restful, relaxing, meditative music. Well, probably meditative because of the relentless beats. A bit of drum and bass, as you know, sometimes it happens. Anyway, so who have we got? We have got, going back all the way to the beginning, because I saw all the way my spanner. The Jervite spanners are, of course, doing their job. So we've got Sam Flash Jones and Steve the Steve with their handy spanners. So if you need to get my attention, I am waffling on about something else, please make sure they know to to hit me up. And again, double Q for any questions. So who have we got? So I've got Grace there. Did I see Kent Spong at the beginning as well? Hello. Tom, this is all messages, so but it doesn't go back to the beginning. Anyway, so Man with Beard, hello. Tom. Keith in Watford, hello. So Marilyn, Symptoms of Reality, thank you very much. The Reconsiderates, hello, steady on. Billy Bob, Reconsiderate Music Sketchpad, hello. Cornish, welcome. Craig B, how you doing? And did I see VP? Yes, I did. There we go. As your head, how you doing? Quaalude76, hello, and welcome to the stream. Who else have we got? Lamont, I see you. Jaxon, pick him up. Pick me up. He's got a very fancy. Oh, look, you can't see. Look, Tom. Anyway, Tom's found a spot. I've got some really good treats. He loves his treats. Anyway, Billy Bird, how you doing? Whoever, Gary Byrne. We'll talk about you in a minute. Caroline, I saw you as well. This is far too banging for bread time. Is it though? There you go. And we are Don. Hello, how you doing? Getting me. And there's Biscuit, of course. God, this is, oh bless you, thank you, Caroline. And Cresshead, how you doing? Nick's my top line for my jam. Excellent. Who else have we got? So I think we're nearly at the end of everyone. I sing the Buddy Electric. Yes, the very, very, very fine. I'm going to make sure this is pointing at my mouth. The Chinese, angry Chinese lion is under the table, and he's got something. Lamar, how you doing? There we go. Robbie, what's happening? And that was using, I think there's an FM sound in there. Gaz Williams, hello. Grace, hello. Crazy Wabbit, welcome to the stream. Oh, I've got a bit strange. I don't know what that was, but it's past now, so that's okay, isn't it? Uncle Chrome, there we go. How you doing? Just been in a talk about Talks, Mark Hollis, including a playback of Spirit of Eden. Jason and me were exposed to this album way back. Yeah, it really did. And of course, Steve Winwood is on Spirit of Eden, I think. Or is it the... Oh, hello, I'm going to get that wrong now. Which is phenomenal. Phenomenal music. Nick Destruct, hello. Jim Glue, how you doing? I think I've said hello to everybody. If not, hello. And if you're a lurking gherkin, hello. And as always, we couldn't be here without you. So you are important to this channel. Lurking gherkins represent. And occasionally I lurk and I gurk. You know, it's the way it is, isn't it? Oh, Bostic, hello. Not you, Andy. Andy, there you are. I thought you were dancing around. There we go. Viral Beats, hello. I have absolutely caught up. Welcome to this Sunday's rather special stream with something so spankingly new that it's bewilderingly good. Anyway, let's put the top down. Let's put me in the corner. Oh, hello. A bit wonky. I did knock it, didn't I? But so good. Look. Do you know, I love paper. I love. Oh, I'm showing you like that. Look at that. Look how beautiful that is. That is the manual that this comes with. And it's not a thick, heavy tome of scary words. It's very, very easily laid out. And actually, I have maybe... Mike's over driving it. Yeah, I found that on the listening back to the... I think it might just be... how's that? I'm bringing it down a bit. I don't know whether or not it's the... Sorry, my team in the background, my spanners, my Jervite spanners are... maybe... Is that better? Is it less overdrivey? I just think the preamp on this mixer isn't as good as what I'm used to, so I might bypass it. Bit hot on the gain. Hot on the gain. Where's the gain? Mixer. There we go. So hot on the gain. Yeah. Oh, it's plus 33. Okay. I'm going to bring it down a bit. How does that sound? Is that a bit more? Oh, that's a bit more gentle for a Sunday, isn't it? That's nice. I can do the sort of Sunday evening kind of wind down till 3 a.m. where we play one single noise for several years. Hang on. That's still going, isn't it? So I've got a bit of a... We are using... Why is it making noise? We are using... Let's say it again. We're using USB again, aren't we? So I thought I was clever earlier on, and I put a sort of a noise gate to stop it, but this is still triggering it, so I didn't do a very good job of the noise gate. Anyway, so we have got the brand new PolyEnd Synth, which is a phenomenal bit of kit. I'll be doing the world of synths on it a bit more, but I've had it arrived last week. I've been a very busy week at work. I've even been in work today, so I didn't get back till much later than I would have liked. I would have spent, usually on a jamming in Jimjams, I spend some time in the afternoon, after lunch, just fiddling around, sort of in and out. So it's a nice relaxed thing. So tonight's been very different in that I really just came in at sort of like 8:30, 9 o'clock and just sort of focused on what I was doing with this. Now, I have played with this in bed the other night, and I have played with it a little bit, so I understand the basics. But like I say, I'll be doing a bit more on Tuesday. Well, I'll know a little bit more because I'll play a little bit more with this tonight after the stream and a little bit more tomorrow. The good news for me with doing this stream kind of like I am, with a very, very much, I've played with this on its own. I haven't synced it up before. So it's now the output clock from the tracker, plugging it into the input. And it's so easy. Look at that. I don't know if you can see that. The menu is, let's dive in a bit. It's very straightforward. Hang on. Oh, so we focused. Oh, hello. Oh. There we go. Let's get that. Sorry, guys. That's what the pads look like, extremely close up. So this amazing menu is accessible. And look, MIDI, clock in, MIDI. So it was very easy to set up. Beautiful display, really crisp and really bright. So, and the mixer, and you've got these multifunction buttons over here. So you saw me in the jam, no doubt, playing with the filters and some of the envelopes and other sort of assorted kind of parameters of each synth engine. Nice and easily located into 3 separate synth engines. Now, like I say, we won't go too much into detail about this because this is jamming in Jimjams, and we're here to chat, to play synths, and to wind down the weekend, ready for our week of whatever we do on a Monday. Am I missing anything in the chat? Who's coming to Bleep Club in Bristol tomorrow? Let's do some shout outs. So Bleep Club tomorrow. Gaz, you and Tom, who also designed some songs in this. And if you go to the scenes, I think, actually we can see some of Tom's sounds. Tom K, there you go. So I don't know if you can, I've zoomed out again, haven't I? But so Tom sound designed some of these sounds. And also, I mean, these are scenes. So if you open a scene, it's going to destroy. Oh, no, hang on, back. What's it doing? No, I want to save it. I want to load it. Oh, don't know. See? See what happens. RTFM, right? Let's just move it along a little bit. Look at that. Beautiful. My favourite one so far, actually the first couple, I think one of my favourites, and we'll jam out with this Samedy. Right at you. So where's Tom's sound? So we'll get, anyway, Renoiser, Lego Welt, you might have seen there, Starkey, Is that going to be Starsky? He wouldn't spell his name wrong, would he? Anyway, so Tom Gate. So, do you want to save the content? No, I don't. Hey! So, oh, now, of course, I've got to play it because it's triggering. So, oh, fantastic. I've turned the volume off, haven't I? It's just so satisfying to play. Sorry. Right, I've got to stop because I do find myself with this, especially just getting lost. And my love of little boxes, like the circuits, and actually I'm going to put the Digitone in that love, because actually I've fallen back in love with it. And again, I haven't played more since these streams because it's like there's so much stuff to play with, so you kind of like, great, I'll come back to that. Hey Hans Volt, how you doing? Yes, Uncle Chrome, there's a manual, piece of paper. It's not massively huge, but it doesn't need to be, and just, I say, very straightforward, and I was able to find the information I needed. Does it play well with vintage gear? I think, Hans, you've asked, haven't you? So, so far, I don't know. It's MIDI, so if you're perhaps using a MIDI CV converter, I suppose so. But I mean, as in, if you were maybe using, I don't know, one of the sort of Arturia, like a Keystep Pro, which has got 4 channels, then you can trigger your analog synthesizers. That would be good, wouldn't it? That would have been good to use the fuse box, which I've still got. Sorry, Tom, one day you'll have it back. But today, so that would have been nice. I mean, there's obviously analog modeling on this, and there's kind of 3 iterations of that, which are very good, as you heard, with, like, just the stuff I was playing at the beginning, as well as the sort of more digital wavetable and there's physical modeling as well, which I love physical modeling, and it's something that I've wanted in my studio for a long time. I even nearly bought a Prophecy a few years back. I love that. I love the concept of taking all these physical aspects of an instrument and messing around with them. I think that's definitely something that's it's quite a heavy CPU usage, so I think you lose polyphony and notes with that. But yes, I should imagine it sounds really good. Hey, Robert Fat Dust, my darling, how are you? Did I see you in there? Yes, I did. The others follow the tracks. Yes, yeah, they do. So if you're playing, each note, it will. You can't play a wrong note. That each of the sequence will follow those notes. So actually, when you're being creative and you're following the vibe, it'll take each one with you, which is rather cool. But we'll go more into detail on that on Tuesday. I don't want to shoot everything. The synth, yes, Synth Seeker, the synth. So Gaz, you going back to the Bleep Club, you got your synth a couple of days ago, didn't you? And so you'll be taking that with Tom to Bleep Club. So if anybody wants to go and see 2 guys who've had a lot of time with the synth playing and they're in Bristol and able to do so, go to Bleep Club tomorrow. I'm unfortunately not able to do that because I'm going to be working late and I want to do some prep work for Tuesday. So, on top of that, if you are in Dublin, anybody in Dublin? Let's hear it for the Dublin Massive. Anyone? This 29th day of the month of November, there is what's it called? I've got it written down somewhere. It's called Gary and Caroline. Caroline's playing. I think, Gary, are you playing as well? Gary's organised this event, and it's called Bloop Group. So Bleep Club, Bloop Group. I love it. That's a brilliant name. And it's in the building next to the Guinness building. It's in the building next to the Guinness building. So, and that's on the 29th. So hang, jam, and play. My vaults are obviously sort of supporting it sort of massively as well. 6:30 to 9:30. Friday the 29th of November. That's this Friday, guys. So if you're in the glorious city of Dublin. I haven't been to Dublin for too long. Actually, I can't remember when I went there last. Anyway, there's an excuse, Gaz. Little trip to play Bloop Group. Imagine that. Wouldn't that be amazing? Anyway, Bleep Club first, though, for us Bristolians, or people hanging in the Bleep Club. Yes, there you go. So, any further information? Not nicked Bleep Club. No, I know you haven't. But it is it's a cool name. So, hello, Ryan. And so, Hans Waltz, how you doing? Hydra, and sold it after 3 weeks. Okay. Wow, you hated it then. Right. So, yeah. So, I guess ultimately, it's a beautiful thing. Do we want to play a little bit of it? Sort of. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to some of the scenes that I've got to. Can I do this? Oh, it's not even linked. Oh, that's pretty wide. Did I perhaps set it up and not save? Oh, that's probably what I did. It's not linked, is it? Oh, it is on there. Maybe it's not set high enough. So if I undo this now, we're still buzzing. Oh, that's good. That's good. And yeah, it is linked. What am I doing? Right. Oh, let's get the... So those are linked together, so they're actually playing, so you can't play wrong. Oh, it is gently, gently. Oh, magical shores. Come on, Tom. Let's see what that sounds like. Ooh, nice. Really expressive as well. Sorry, guys. Yeah, it's totally crispy. Come on, totally crispy. But actually, Gaz, talking about Bleep Club, Bloop Group, there's an EMOM in Wrexham. I mean, come on. We've got to go, haven't we? Haven't we got to do that? Wrexham to the core, you know. How many other YouTubers are there from Wrexham? There's only you and me, isn't there? For music technology, anyway. I don't know of any others. So we should definitely go and just hit it up. What door do I use, Craig? I use the wooden door, but sometimes I use a metal door. Sorry, it's just a dad joke. I use two. I use Bitwig if I'm doing beats and sort of crazy sort of compositions, but if I'm just recording multi-track audio and doing more sort of acoustic instruments, I use Reaper. It's never let me down. What do you use? But I haven't sat down at my computer to compose music for too long. I did start. Anyway, look, stop this, whatever you're doing. Thank you. Yeah, so there's that. Let's discuss what we're drinking tonight. I've got, I've done that too early. I've double bagged some chamomile tonight. How about you? What are you drinking? Nothing wrong with a bit of... Oh, it is strong. I need to calm down. It's been a week, and as I say, I've been at work today, so lots of things flying around my head. I've got a very busy week. I'm going to be working all the way through till Saturday night, so it's I'm gonna just push myself through. Sunday next week will be quite interesting, but I'll at least have Sunday off. Green tea with and lemon juice. Oh, nice. Do you know, Cressy, I've got in my cupboard, which I've dug out my box before tonight. I've got some green tea with lemon, and it's really nice. I had one yesterday, actually, so that was really nice. Kombucha. Yes, Mr. Fat Dusts. Yes. I'd like to make my own. So someone who's asking where Wrexham was, near Chester. How dare you? How dare you, Andy? Warrington man, you. But he's right. It is near Chester. Wrexham is a city now. It never was. It never was. It was a town. Gaz and I broke it, I think, and made it a city. Didn't. I think the football team definitely made it a city. Have I missed anything else? What else are we doing? I say Cubase. Bitwig and Reaper. Yes, the same as me, Tom. Yeah, absolutely same. Ableton, Reaper, Bitwig, VCV biscuit. Nice. Cakewalk, Craig. Yeah. Sorry, Cakewalk 1986. What was that on? Amiga? 80, what? 8? Oh no, hang on. Yeah, 86. Yeah, I mean, Gaz and I had BBC Model Bs. We didn't. Did we sequence anything on the BBC? There was Vince Clarke. He used something on the BBC, didn't he? I don't think I was doing anything. I think I had to wait until I got my Atari, which was Steinberg 12 was the disc I had with it. Paper disc with the writing on it, you know. And then I got 24. Did lots on 12. I have no idea how that works. It was just like one page. There's no scrolling piano roll nonsense. Nothing moved until we got Cubase, and that was a very strange day that was. Chamomile here, Caroline. Oh, well done. Nothing. I'm in bed, Andy. Well done. Hope the beats didn't keep you up. Some mod matrices. Fruity Loop Studio and Sequoia. Isn't that a tree? Fruity Loop Studio. I had that on my phone a long time ago, and then that was one of the first PC programs I had, which kind of blew my mind. One of these days, I'll show you. I'll share some of my old music with you. One of these days, on a Tuesday probably. Good old water. Nice. I need some of that. I'm very dry. Kombucha. Yeah. Oh, you make kombucha every Monday night. A ritual. Can you just deliver some? I love kombucha. Nice bottle of primitive. I don't know if I'm doing that wrong. All right. Robbie with the red wine there. Leith Export table whiskey. That's a good thing. A table whiskey like that. Mr. Ian J. Cole, how are you? Oh, he's Renoise. Okay. Nice. Ambush from Trouble Brewing. Oh, I see. Sorry, I thought you were going to go into it. There's an ambush. There's Trouble Brewing. No, I see. There's a brewery called Trouble Brewing, and it's a beer called Ambush. I bet that's an amber ale. I'm guessing. You can tell me if I'm right or wrong. Hans Waltz is drinking a DM12. Good choice. Anyway, pick me up. We'll get back to that in a minute. I'm trying to blend our kind of format so that it's not all synths and then all cats, biscuits, cakes, drinks, chat, waffle, carry on in your pocket. But there we go. Trying to make it a little bit more sort of like a journey that we're all on together. So what was that then? So who was what now? So hello. Sorry, my secret chat of hello. There's something in there. Is there anything in there? PolyEnd play Aftertouch. Poly Aftertouch. Now I don't know. I'm not going to say anything because I'm going to sit with my homework tonight. Is the manual and this in bed. Headphones on. I've got to connect a power supply next to my bed. It's such and a shelf ready for synth, although not a big synth. Little sort of groove boxes. I think that's something everybody needs in their life is some way to sort of have a device that isn't your mobile phone next to your bed. We've all got them, haven't we? So, right, good questions. So, Costco branded whiskey. Nice. I like that. Beringer whiskey. Is it because he's drinking Costco whiskey? I think I remember buying a Costco, obviously British Costco, margarita, massive big bottle of margarita, 15 quid. Huge. It was a litre and a half or something daft. Very nice. Not enough to make a pool out of it though. Last Man on Earth. Anyone seen that? Spot on the ambush. Yes, he shoots, he scores. So yeah, there we go. I have 2 pocket operators next to my bed. You see, Cressy, that's it. That's what you got to do. You got to have a little bit of something. So my shelf is big enough for the PolyEnd tracker and synth. It also easily accommodates these circuits, and it also will accommodate the digitone. So all those kind of devices where you can just sit and lose yourself and not look at a screen that's gonna just like suck your soul. That you can put something of your soul into the box. That's what it's about, right? Music, putting your soul into the box. Tagline. PolyEnd Synth, put your soul into the box. So yeah, if you need any advertising taglines, PolyEnd, I'm your man. So yeah, lots to read up about. But yeah, it is just a synthesizer, which is why I've got the tracker here. Let's get the top down on again. It is just a synthesizer. And it is 3-part Multi Timbral. Oh, thank you, universe, for bringing Multi Timbral back. Come on. 21st century, everything went mono timbral. And I was like, what? What does that mean? Why can't we have, I mean, obviously groove boxes are the exception because they are, by their definition, multi-timbral, because you can't have, you know, you've got to have drums, bass, synth, lead line at least, so you've got to have 4 parts, which, you know, is definitely worthwhile. So 3 parts, but look at the form factor. It's exactly the same size as the tracker. Now the tracker plus is out, and that's got more tracks. There's obviously the play as well. So I mean, I don't know how. I don't think, could you have 4 in a big like quad? I mean, it'd be kind of weird. You wouldn't be able to plug them in, would you? But maybe you have them upside down, so you got the outside. No, really silly. But so what's beautiful is that you've got these 3 distinct voices with so many cool options for how to play and what to play. So there we go. I'm going to have a little slug of this. No, hang on. That's green tea with lemon. Oh, crassy. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm drinking the same as you. It's not chamomile. My taste buds still haven't come back after having COVID that long time. Anyway, Synth Secret my favourite multi-timbral synth. It's got to be something I own, isn't it? JV1080's in there. Oh, it's dead easy. It's dead easy. Let's just wide pan. The knobless. Or if I pull a knob off, it'll break. Yeah, that's it. The Waldorf Microwave XT, I think. Oh my goodness, it's breaking. So that and the... Did I do a jam with those? Because that, alongside the JV1080 with maybe another period kind of synth, maybe the bass station, wouldn't that be a cool jam? With a, maybe not, like the Jomox, like a 90s old school kind of like pads on the 1080, you know, your clanky sounds on that, maybe basses as well, it's 4-part. Is it 4-part? Am I making... No, it is it's 8-part multi-timbral, 10-note polyphony though, so you know you got to do that. Yeah, I love the 1080 is a good one. Down a hole, always down a hole. Where's Wabbit down a hole? Wabbit's here somewhere. Roland JDXI, also contender. Yeah, do you know I don't know if the Super. No, I don't think there's any of the sort of UDO stuff's multi. They're bi-timbral, aren't they? Anyway, there's a lot of really cool... It's coming back, basically, isn't it? And I think we make music differently. And I think hard disk recording has meant that we don't need multi-timbral anymore. When we were sequencing back in the 90s, you know, hard drives were expensive. I remember spending 80-odd quid, which was a lot of money back then, on a 640 megabyte hard drive. Big, chunky, spinning disk. So I think hard disk recording, the cost of drives, all that kind of stuff has meant that we don't need. So for the developers of instruments, they could really use every ounce of the power that they can summon from the circuitry and make it the one sound as good as they can. And I think that's it. But, you know, that means... But what's happened? What's happened in the last couple of years is EMOMs, is people going out of their studios with their kit. So we want stuff that doesn't take up a huge footprint. I mean, look at the modular. I mean that's brilliant. That's a fantastic EMOM thing because you've got so many little things. So in its own, by the definition of it, it's modular. So you can have one synth in one module, and therefore you can have many different modules doing different things, sequences. So you've got sequencing and, it's a big, easily tweakable, multi-timbral, joyful, multi-sonic joy thing. I just said all that, didn't I? But the Groovebox adding more things, because of course, if you're performing music, and I'm a guitar player, and if you perform music, and I sing, so those from a very traditional sort of music point of view, you're not just playing the notes and singing, you're performing. Now, you transfer those performance skills to synthesizers, and you can stand there. I'm not saying DJs do this, but but you can just play the notes. But isn't it better to play the notes, see what's going on with your audience, how are they responding, and then, a filter sweep. It's a simple filter sweep. That's, especially when it's all sorts of like chugging bass lines and stuff, that just does something to people. And then when you're performing, you're putting yourself into that. So I think something like the synth alongside the track or the play or both gives you the sonic palette that you might not have. I'm saying a lot of stuff that I will probably repeat on Tuesday now. But anyway, we're here to wind down 3/4 of an hour into the stream now. I'm waffling on. I think we better have a bit of cake and Jaxon. Which order though? Cake or Jaxon? Because it's kind of that side of things, isn't it? So, yeah. So we've been baking again, and he made, quite honestly, the most delicious, muddy, thick, chocolatey, gooey. Oh, just so moist. These delicious coconut, and it's using coconut oil. So it's really, really, just look at that. Just touching it, it's all chocolatey. And that is just so gooey. Look at that rich, dark, chocolatey goodness. I'm going to have a big old munch of that. Every Wednesday we bake. And that's one of my cookies. Oat cookies. Sorry, speaking with my mouth full. It's cookies and bedtime, right? Unfortunately, I like my cookies a bit doughy, but they're still kind of. But I think they went in a little bit longer. It's worse when I've got the modular. Brilliant. So Steve's just telling me that I'm keeping up well with the chat tonight, which is good. It doesn't always happen. So I'm very grateful for the help that my team do in the background. But yeah, I shouldn't be getting... I've got to hide the chocolate cake from the cats. But Tom, we'll do a quick before, because I think we're I just did a fart with my mouth. How did I do that? Stop whistling, old man. I'm gonna put the cake there so it's out of sight. Jaxon tonight. We went to get some cat food, and we treated Tom with some really nice cat food because it was on buy one get one half price, and it's not the normal stuff that we buy. We buy decent food, don't get me wrong, but we went up a level. Oh my goodness, both of them love it. So let's get Tom, because I think you need to see Tom, because he's a poorly boy, but he's made a recovery. So I know you're all interested. So let's do that, Tommy. Come on, boy. Come on. Yeah, my baby boy. Look, he just loves tucking himself in under the nape of my arm. Oh, baby. I think he knows he's being watched. I don't think he likes it. Whereas Jaxon's a real, you know. Go on. Oh, dude. Like this. Should we get you? Let's get you there so people can see you. Hey. Come on. There you go. Look how bright those eyes are. Hey. Hey. Oh. You don't want camera 2 on this one. But there he is. That's Tom being his good self. Okay. I think we've got a cat and a synthesizer. It's okay. He's a bit sketchy. Why are you so sketchy? Come on. Here we go. Jaxon. So, he's Tom. Tom. There you go. Oh, my boy. Hey? How's that? Oh, it's catnip, by the way. That's why he's here. It's like, I'm only doing it if I'm doing catnip. I like the catnip. Are you done? Are you going to sit on the table? And I was like, I want some more catnip. Hey? Do you want to see up here? Tom? No, he's not going to do what anyone wants him to do. But there he is. Oh, hello. Are we going to just sit there? Are we going to be happy? Is that what he's going to do? You're going to stare at me and I go like, hey, give me more. I want some more. It's not like we've got... It's like, oh yeah. Okay. So, hey, Biscuit, you're off. See you, bud. Yeah, Tom really has made a fantastic recovery. And, you know, again, like I said, it's a worry with these animals, isn't it? Because they are our family. Yeah, they really are. And, you know, I part of the time I'm here on my own. So they are, yeah, they're my brethren, you know? They really are. And they look after me as well as, you know, the other way around. So that's quite good. See, my nose is going again. You happy now? They'll want to see Jaxon. And he's like, no, I'm going to sniff the PolyEnd Synth. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's Tom. We've had some cake. Cat crack. But there we go. He's happy, and his fur on his face is growing back nicely. There's barely a scar. It does itch a little bit, and he gets me to tickle it for him every now and again. Are you gonna? That's my tea. You don't want that green tea. Okay. You done? Ladies and gentlemen, Tom has left the table. Well, he's not quite left it yet. He's like, you think there's going to be some treats down there? Do you want to just jump on the floor? Do you want me to put you down? You want? Okay. All right. Next, Jaxon. Right. Now, anyway, as I was saying, here he is. Now, can you see this? We treated Jaxon, my daughter, obsessed with dressing Jaxon up. Now, obviously, jamming in Jimjams with Jaxon and Jerv needs Jaxon in Jimjams, right? So we need to find some cat jammers. But instead of cat jammers, we found him a lovely tweed neckerchief. So let's have a little look for every... Oops, crikey. How does he do that? Look at the size of him. And I think immediately he was kind of like, I don't like this, but now he's kind of fine. Are you just forcing himself? It's like... He just always manages to play it, doesn't he? Do you want some as well? Is that what's like? Well, Tom had some. Hey, Jervis, get me some. I want some. I want some cat bits. Okay. So, 10 with Tom turned a bit longer tonight, didn't it? Anyway, that's a whole lot. He's a big cat. He's a big cat, and he's always hungry. I'm hungry. He is a floofball, indeed. Smush. Put me down, yes, indeed. Lamar, yeah, absolutely. He definitely wants to be put down. Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. You ready? Who wants the top down? Oh, there he is. Are you making funny noises? I think that's the best view, isn't it? That one there. Go on then. There we go. It's what you want, isn't it? Just a little bit of tickling there. Just that spot. Yeah. All right, buddy. You going to play some more synth, or are you done? Is that you done, is it? How did you make that make sound? I couldn't make it make sound. He did. Oh, okay. So it's holding that number. So shift does a lot, but... So my son was a little bit concerned about Jaxon wearing his tweed bib. Actually, it looks better, like a tweed cape. Look at that. I think it's for a dog, but I think he's big enough to pull that off. Are you big enough to pull that off? And then the little red ribbon around his... I mean, it's not tight, I promise you. It's just, I think he's not used to the sort of feeling of something on him. But actually, I've had it on him for a little while. So there you go. There's the view. So look at that. A bit of tweedy goodness. Yeah, you got to wear tweed, mate. Represent the brand. Yeah? GetJervis is all about the tweed. Okay. Oh, sorry, guys. Gratuitous. I mean, you know. Did you just... He sat on the tracker. I'm going to have to sterilise that later. See, how does he do it? How does he know to sit on a synth? So we're going to kind of wind down a bit now. I'm going to just play a little bit. I'm going to do a little bit stinkies. Yeah, I'm not going to touch the I'm not going to touch the tracker. But anyway, well, thank you very much for your company tonight. We'll just have the synth on the table on Tuesday, and we'll talk about and we'll go through some of the engines, and we'll do some programming so you can get a feel for how it is as a synth, and then how it's hopefully how it works with regards to sort of sequencing as well, because obviously it does a lot of. You have the option of linking them so that you are following a note, and you can still play, three. So a performance tool, as we said, great for EMOMs, great as a companion piece, and you're not short of. And obviously it's analog modeling, but you've got a good selection of filter types as well, depending on what I'm grooming him, of what kind of type of. It's like, no, stop talking. Get on with the tickling. Yeah, he does this. He knows he's got like a mat, and he just says, "Can you just break that up for me, Dad?" Anyway, so we'll go into those kind of details on Tuesday in the world of synths. But in the meantime, have a good. Thank you very much for coming. I didn't miss anything, did I? Terrible, but. What was that? A terrible joke? What terrible joke? Biscuit not leaving. Yes, a terrible but welcome joke. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Right, that's going to go in the box of Jaxon. We'll look at that on Tuesday. But yeah, thanks very much for your company this evening. I hope you have a wonderful night's sleep. Oh, dude, don't sit on that one. Did you want to go on that? Okay, you sit on the end of the table if you want. But whatever, yeah, you could just, yeah, there's a cat butt. Right, where's my synth duster? Everybody needs a synth duster. Everybody needs a synth duster. Just when you got a furry cat on your synths. Oh my goodness! Right. So yeah, thank you very much for your company. Let's do that again. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your Sunday. If you're still awake, if you're wending your merry way to bed, I hope you have a delightful night's sleep with fantastic dreams. And eventually, those people that were watching that maybe will be at some point going to bed on Sunday, because that's nice. Or if it's Monday where you are, that can be possible really early. I hope you have a wonderful week. And remember to be good to yourselves. And to each other. Look at them. I think that looks cute. And you see, it's not bothering him. Jaxon is giving my namesake a cat stink. Right. Okay. He is doing a filter sweep. Let's get the jam on. Oh, let's get the jam on the toast and ready for bed. Right. Be well, guys. I'm gonna sort of I'm gonna open up the scene. I'm gonna go to the one I promised you, which was Samedi. And this is the one I played with last night. No, I don't want to save that. So. Oh, hello. Oh, blimey. Do we actually want any of that? Right. Top down coming on. Oh, that's not quite top down, is it? That one is. Okay. Yep, let's do it. La 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 la. Be good.